people train for years and get much better grades than I ever did in order to do what I get to simulate in this film. I loved the script when I read it, and I agree with you. When I saw the finished product, I thought, oh, that's why you go to the movies. That's what you always want, and very rarely get. So, for me, what did I do? How did I do it? I did what Christopher Nolan expected and wanted, and how did I do it? I spoke to Kip Thorne, our in-house physicist, and I spoke to Marcia Ivanson, Marcia Ivans, our resident astronaut, and then you just sort of let your heart and your imagination take over. Yeah, I mean, the day, you know what, it was really fun. Like, I'm a tomboy, so I really loved getting to strap into the suit and do the running and the jumping and the shaking and all that stuff. But it was, challenging. And your shoulders hurt at the end of every day when you had that whole suit, kind of all the weight pressing down right there. But the most I never stop and think, oh, the challenging. Some of the science talk was pretty hard. Some of these monologues that were mainly about physics, that was pretty tough. But Chris has a way of making everything fun, so you don't focus on the stuff that's hard. I don't think Chris was different. I think I was different because I think I started off in a more relaxed place. And I think I felt more comfortable because, I'm playing a character who's got her own, emotional scar tissue, who has some pretty, she's not totally socially adjusted. So I felt like I could own that a little bit in my process off camera, and it would be understood that I wasn't, I wasn't so worried that anyone would take it personally, so I just think that maybe I felt greater freedom. Yes, we actually had I didn't, it's a very serious story in a lot of ways, so I'm actually surprised at how much we laughed. But now that I know Matthew, I'm not surprised at all.
Right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love
Oh,
it.
and it's a great ride. It's one of the best rides I've ever been on. If they needed saving, yeah, for sure. I would miss them. I would hate having to go, but um, if the stakes were that high, then yes, I would figure out a way to do it. If the stakes weren't that high, then no, I'd probably stay with them, go to the movies.